Ladies and gentlemen, the pro wrestling world is cooking. First, we find out coming in January 2025, Netflix will be the official home of Monday Night Raw. That's why every time you turn into Monday Night Raw, you can hear a to-dum before. And I gotta give it to him. I talk shit about Nick Khan a lot. I always talked about how he was a Vince McMahon D-writer. I was like, he was just a Vince yes man. But I gotta give it to him. Ever since Vince left, he is such a great businessman. The way he was able to get Netflix to do a $5 billion deal for 10 years is incredible. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but good shit, Nick Khan. And obviously Papa H with creative. We all know how good he is from the black and gold days. So for him to keep this up is absolutely phenomenal. And it's definitely a big part as to why Raw was able to get that deal. Dwayne Johnson also finally owns The Rock. He has copyrighted it and it's all his. And he is now a part of the TKO board member. Insane to see what happened. Even went on First Take afterwards and discussed him and Roman finally having a match. And he said he also has to think about the future of the company. So in my head, I'm thinking if they can hold it off for one more WrestleMania, I will be super happy with that because that match does not need the title. I think it's Punk and Rollins and Roman and Cody's time. They need to finish their stories and let that be. That match can wait until next year or whenever they want to do it because I just think it's best for creative and company wise. I know people want to see it now because of money wise and all that. I know how big it is, but I'm just thinking about it that way. Also, Vince cut off his pervert mustache. Great. Also, there's news. You can take this with a grain of salt though, but it appears that Okada is WWE bound and will be starting at NXT first and working with Shawn Michaels. Now, with Okada being such a huge name, I didn't really think of him starting off in NXT, but if they want to do that, fine. Then again, is he really going to be a part of WWE? We still don't know. He could change his mind and go to AEW, or maybe he already has that in store. Either way, I don't care because I'm excited. And also, Mr. Ospreay will be making his full-time AEW debut soon. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I'm excited for that. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the whole Okada situation. We'll all see. Also, Kevin Patrick is officially out and fired from being a part of commentary on SmackDown. I realize that there is a God because the fact that Kevin Patrick is finally gone makes me one of the happiest people in the world. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like when people get fired, and I have no issue with Kevin Patrick as a person. I just think he does not fit the role of commentary. It is very boring and stale when he's doing commentary. So I'm glad that he's finally gone. I want him to do some backstage stuff with Kayla Braxton. I think that would be totally fine with him because he fits that role. And also, can we please get Mauro Ranallo back? Please. Whether he's in WWE or go to AEW, I don't care. I know he's doing boxing because every boxing I watch, I'm always hearing him. But it would be great to get him back doing squared circle commentary. God damn it, I missed the dude. Shout out to Mauro Ranallo. Next thing we're going to talk about, John Cena is saying that he wants to retire soon in his 50s. So I'm definitely going to do a thank you John Cena video soon. Hopefully we get one final match out of him. We will see. And guys, don't worry. We're going to talk about this promo in a second. This is going to be the main event of this video. I just need you guys to hold on for a little more and we'll get to that point. I promise. But first, we got to talk about Tony Khan. He has announced that the ranking system will be back, and I'm very excited for that. And I know a lot of people don't like that because it's a predetermined show, so why have rankings? But I think it works perfectly fine, and that fits what AEW first started as. And I miss that type. It's just so good, and it definitely would put more of a focus on the shows. And now when you see random, fights on the shows, you can now see why they're there because they're just trying to build some story. We got to get something in the rankings. People want to be a part of the rankings. They want title shots. Like Swerve, Samoa Joe's the biggest target. What is this ranking system going to be like? Swerve thinks he should be number one. which is true. He wants to come after Samoa Joe, but he also has somebody else that wants to get him and wants that spot, and it's Hangman. So there's so much going on. They want to be number one and number two, but at the same time, they also got to worry about each other because they're not done with their business. Then Adam Copeland, he's already said he has his eyes on the TNT Championship because he wants to go after Christian one more time. So him doing all these open challenges builds him up in the rankings for the TNT title. So that's why I'm loving this ranking system. Also, another person I could talk about, Thunder Rosa. She is pissed off, and I like the storyline. She's pissed because the last time she was here, she was a champion. And now that she came back, she's not even close in the championship picture, and she doesn't like that. So now she got to prove, so all the girls in the back, that's right, she said girls, not even ladies. She has to prove why she's the best women's wrestler in the world. I like it. I like the determination when it comes to that. So I can't wait to see what this ranking system is going to look like again. So let's see. Now the co-main event, Gunther and Seth Rollins promos. I gotta say, I've been waiting for this for so long. I wish that Gunther and Seth Rollins was the main event of night one of WrestleMania. That was my night one main event before CM Punk came back. To be honest, he kind of deserves it more than CM Punk, but hey, that's just how it works out. Anyways, I love the fact that Gunther came out here because it shows that he was in the plans before CM Punk showed up. And they had a promo battle, and I loved it. Gunther definitely deserves to be in this situation. He's definitely the dark horse to win the Royal Rumble. He's probably not because, number one, he's the IC champion. And also, we're probably going to get Brock Lesnar and Gunther at Mania, which will be a great match. But I love the fact that Rollins came out here emotional and then showed everybody that, hey, I'm not relinquishing the title. I'm going to be a fighting champion still. So whenever Gunther wants some, he can get some. I loved it. Everything about this promos was phenomenal. I can't wait to see where this leads up to. And this definitely helps the Royal Rumble out because it's like, okay, Gunther is a dark horse in this. Can he somehow pull an upset and end things and like make things interesting when it comes to the Punk and Cody situation? Everything about this makes the Royal Rumble even greater. Now the main event we're all been waiting for. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes promo battle. This was phenomenal. You had one side going with CM Punk chants, the other side with Cody Rhodes chants. This was phenomenal. Both guys just killed it on the mic as always. And it started off very friendly. Punk is like, listen, we're good friends. I promised your dad when you were younger that I would look after you. And I feel like I'm breaking a promise Saturday night, but hopefully Sunday we can make peace and be friends again. And it just was like, he was pointing out, listen, Cody, you're younger and I'm trying to get you to that point, but it's not your time. It's my time. And then he says he is more of the American dream than Cody Rhodes is. That was the thing that pissed off Cody. When he said he was more of American dream than he was, Cody was furious. So now I'm like, damn, what is Cody gonna? Is he gonna just like back down? Then Cody started going around, and so I'm like, uh-oh, shit's about to go down. Cody then says, you remember that pipe bomb that you infamous for? You very famous for it. You sat crisscross applesauce and you said all this stuff, spewing all this bullshit just for you to not do what you said you was gonna do. But for me, I've been doing exactly what you said you wanted to do. He was saying, basically, I'm more of a CM Punk than you are. I was like, oh, yo, this is insane. Punk was furious that he said it. You're like, yo, you think you're more of a CM Punk than I am? What are you talking about? And then got even more furious. And he was like, see you at the Rumble. They went face to face. And on the right below, you see Royal Rumble this Saturday. Dog, what a promo battle. When Punk said, I'm more of American Dream than you are, and Cody says, I'm more of a CM Punk than you are, I was like, dog, this is insane. I love everything about it. Everybody's been talking about it. It went viral. This is exactly what pro wrestling should be. And pro wrestling is cooking right now. And I gotta say, this has been the most exciting time for me. The Royal Rumble is always my favorite event, and this one feels different. This one feels like we're gonna have such a great time. Anyways, guys, this has been NezReacts, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys.
I'm so mature, they got me in therapist to tell me there's a limit. I want that, and I just want you.